everybody, it's Denise from One More Chapter, and I wanted to share the books I'm going to be reading in February. First up is Homicide, A Year on the Killing Streets by David Simon. I've had this book over 10 years, still have not read it. That is going to end in 2014, so I'm looking forward to finishing this in February. I feel like I can do it. The print is pretty tiny, but since it's a smaller book, this is something that I can actually carry with me and then read some on the way to work and on the way home. So I do plan to push through and try to complete that in February. Up next is The Hunger Games Companion. Now, this is the unauthorized guide to the series. It's written by Lois H. Gresh. But the thing about this is that this is a book that explains all the action that is going on in all three books in terms of the combat and, them not having anything to eat and what it's really like to try and survive in the wilderness and that kind of thing. So it gives you sort of backstory into the action that's going on in all three books. Stalked this for a while in Marshall's. Finally picked it up when it was $2.70. It originally started at $9, so I was glad to get it for that. It's a little beat up because of that, but that's okay. I did find this really interesting as I skimmed through it in the store. So I was looking forward to reading it, so I finally got it at a really good price. So I'm finally going to read that. Next up is this tome, Before You Put That On, written and illustrated by Lloyd Boston. He is an NBC Today Show contributor. He also has a couple of shows on the Style Network. This book is called 365 Daily Style Tips for Her. And there are literally 365 tips. He has a tip for every day of the year. So you could technically read this book over the course of an entire year. I am going to go through it over the course of a month. I can do that. And see what I find interesting and what I don't find interesting. I got this for a great deal. $3.99. As you can see, I'm an expert in getting very cheap books. And this is supposed to be $27. So, and of course, this does not look like a $4 book, as you can see. So I really scored with this one. In TJ Maxx, one of my favorite places to pick up books. I get tons of books from there, as you will see as you watch this channel. But checking that out in the month of February. Next up is Captain William Lubber's Piratology Handbook, a cabin boy's course in pirate hunting. I am just really interested in pirates, but real pirates, not Pirate of the Caribbean pirates, but how pirates lived and loved and all that kind of stuff on ships. Big fan of the movie Master and Commander. Well, they weren't pirates, but it was the tall ship kind of thing. And I'm also right now watching Black Flags on Stars. So yeah, I have a little book video coming up of my collection of pirate books because I have quite a few. But yeah, I'm looking forward to reading this. I've only skimmed it. I haven't actually read it, so I am going to read that. And as you can see again, this I purchased in Borders for clothes, $3.99. This is Morgan Spurlock's Don't Eat This Book, Fast Food and the Supersizing of America. This I picked up. This is really kind of my limit when it comes to books, like $5 when I'm purchasing a book. That's usually as much as I'll spend. Anything else I get from the library. So the original price for this book was $21.95. I have had this book, oh my goodness, for over, I have to say, at least 10 years. Have not read it. That will be, that's going to end starting next month. I can definitely get through this one. I'm probably going to start this one, though, in the next couple of days. I'm recording this at the end of January. And last but not least is Work It. Visual Therapy's Guide to Your Ultimate Career Wardrobe by Jesse Garza and Joe Lupo. So this is about getting your career wardrobe together. It's a very visual book. I really like it. There are tons of photographs. I have skimmed it, of course, as usual, but I haven't actually read it. So that's what I plan to do. Great deal. $3.99 is what I paid for this book at TJ Maxx. And it was supposed to be $24. You can see that. And 95 cents. I am always scoring great books in there. Do not sleep on the TJ Maxx, Marshall's area of books. You never know what you're going to find. I always go over there and check through. You never know what you're going to find, and you usually find it at a great bargain. So thanks for watching this, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.